Hello. Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. This is Gregory the Ogre. He is actually a Christmas gift from my wife. She actually knitted him. He is a prototype. My wife is currently in the process of setting up an Etsy store where she intends to sell some of her knitted goods. And Gregory here could become a product that she sells in her store. He is quite delightful. He is also quite a big fella. But yes, this is a prototype and could well become a product that will be appearing in her store at a later date. Why is Gregory here? Gregory is here because he's an ogre and I'm going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons. And that kind of almost makes sense to me because I'm filming this video full of red wine because it is the 29th of December as I post this video, and I am very much full of Christmas spirit, by which I mean I'm about 50% turkey and 50% red wine. Anything could happen in the next 20 minutes. But I'm not actually here to talk about Gregory. Why not? Because I'm not. Go away. Oh. I'm here to talk about another Christmas gift that I received. My wife purchased a grab bag of products from Chaotic Kit. As far as I'm aware, Chaotic Kit have their own website, but they also have an Etsy store and an eBay page, and they sell dice for role-playing games, but they also sell 3D printed accessories for role-playing games. And my wife purchased a couple of sets of dice from them in a special bundle which also included some other products. So we are going to take a look at those products today. Dice. This was the first thing that my wife purchased, a set of D&D dice or role-playing dice. They are quite beautiful. They have engraved numbering with gold print, and they have a sort of pearlescent glittery finish to them. The D6 is about 16 mil across, so they're a good chunky size, and it is a regular set of 7 polyhedral dice. Some companies will give you 8 dice. They will give you a second D20, and that's for things like D&D where you can roll for advantage or roll for disadvantage. You can roll both dice at the same time. I tend to not do that when I play D&D. I tend to roll the dice separately because it adds a little bit of drama to proceedings. If you fail with your first roll and then you make your second roll with advantage or whatever, it just adds a little bit of extra drama to proceedings, which I'm all about that. I'm all about the drama, so I'm okay with dice sets that only have the 7 dice rather than the extra D20. And these are quite nice. But of course, when you get a new set of D&D dice, you have to do the test. The test. 1d20, 1 roll, 1 camera. Let's see. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a 4. This is a bad set of dice. Boo! That one's on the floor now. However, this set of goodies from Chaotic Dice did not just include 1 set of dice. It included a second set of dice, and this is clearly an experimental set of dice because they are in a test tube. And as you can see, they're also quite beautiful. They are, again, engraved with the gold numbering, but they have this green and white swirl effect on them, which is really quite nice. A little bit difficult to read. I think that's the same with both of these sets of dice, really. They're not the clearest dice to read. Sometimes just having white numbers on black is the way to go, but these are nice dice. It's test time. 1 dice, 1 roll, 1 camera. That's a 12. That's a middling roll. That's probably a pass in a lot of cases. So, time will tell. Time will tell whether this dice will go into regular rotation. But along with those dice, along with those wonderful polyhedral little... What am I talking about? But those dice, these dice, are not all that came in this set. Apparently, when my wife purchased these sets of dice, they came with some extra goodies as an incentive. So we're going to take a look at those now. First up, 'tis the season and all that. So there was this 3D printed D20 Christmas decoration in classic red and green colouring. This was snuck onto the Christmas tree, and it's going to go into the Christmas decorations and will be gracing my Christmas tree from here on out, whether my wife likes it or not. Next up was this little beastie. Look, it's a dragon, and he is speaking. What doth he say? He says, dice. Because this is a little dice holder. I think it is just supposed to be a dice holder for your favourite D20, which will sit quite nicely in there. However, because it is a fire-breathing dragon, you could, I guess, put your favourite D20 in there when you are rolling fire with it. Alternatively, you could use this as a dice prison and use it as punishment for dice that have failed you. You could put it there in the dragon's maw and he could breathe his fire upon it in order to teach it to behave. I don't know. It could be, I guess, whatever you want it to be. But it is a cool, nifty little accessory. However, it's not as cool as the mighty dice throne. In glorious purple, this looks like something Skeletor would sit on. It is a wonder to behold. It is a 3D printed dice throne with an inset, of course, for your D20 that has destroyed your opponents. If you, as the game master, have gloriously defeated your hero party, if they have faced your wrath, if they have run with their tail between their legs, this is the ultimate way to sass them as they go. Place your best D20, that D20 that you rolled 3 crits in a row on, and yes, I have done that. Place your dice there on the dice throne where it can sit in all its glory and mock your enemies. Yeah. Pretty neat. I like this. This is a fun little thing. And of course, yes, it is completely worthless in terms of gameplay. It's completely worthless in terms of adding any value to your game, other than that joyous moment where you roll a d20 just when you need to, and that hero who's got just a little bit too cocky falls foul of your machinations, and then you can roll out the dice throne, place your d20 upon it, and laugh maniacally. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to go and drink some more red wine. That's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider pressing the like button. If you've really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I will see you all again very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.